Hi, this is the Dark Queen and you're watching Über Rock TV. And we're in the green room at the Diamond in Ahoghill.
It's not green.
It's not green, it's actually cream, but it's called
It's not even backstage.
Right.
I didn't say backstage, so stop contradicting me. And I'm very pleased to say that we are joined tonight by Tom Harte.
Sup, Über Rock?
Where do we know Tom from? How do we
A
know
lot
Tom?
of our viewers and readers will know Tom from Trucker Diablo.
That's true.
But we're here tonight to talk about Tom's solo stuff.
And a bit of trucker.
Well, we'll talk a wee bit about Trucker at the end, but we're here to talk about Tom's solo stuff.
Who's this ugly bastard in the background, by the way?
Oh, that's Baz.
He's in my shot. That's Tom's minder.
You're
Make sure we don't.
Okay, Tom, tell us a wee bit, like you're out doing a lot of your solo acoustic performances like you're doing tonight.
Yeah.
You've released your EP. You spend a lot of time writing and releasing songs individually.
Yes.
Can you give a few people stories about where you're heading with your solo stuff?
There's no real plan, to be fair. They just come out. You know, there's always in the writing process, like I say, I'm always writing, so there's always stuff that's very trucker. There's always stuff that's a bit more me or a bit more personal or whatever, so that's why we just park those and keep them on acoustic. So there's no real, I just try and write the best stuff I can, and you know, I'm a firm believer in the acoustic stuff. If it touches people, you know, and it makes them feel something, then you're on to a winner from there, you know. So it's just really seeing how it goes, you know. Nothing's stopping trucker, it's still as strong as ever, but it's just me sort of branching out on my own and seeing how things go down.
Do you find writing for when you the notion takes that you write these things that aren't trucker suited? Do you think it's actually therapeutic for yourself?
Yeah, like even the trucker stuff's therapeutic. Getting together with the guys, Jesus, you know, there's more laughs and more jokes, and it feels like therapy, just rocking out. But when I'm on my own, it's more reflective. It's like therapy as well. And definitely, you know, if I didn't have it, then Jesus, what would we do? We're going to work for it. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But do you find it harder writing for yourself or harder writing for trucker?
No, I don't find either of them hard. You know, there's the same process pretty much. It's just, you know, a different style. And I've been doing it when I started learning guitar, it was all acoustic. So you're constantly sort of developing your own style and learning, you know, as you're going along. So I don't find either of them hard. It's just, I find it more at a moment or how it feels at the moment. It's not right, I'm going to sit down here and write a song. It's just to get inspiration, just hit it when it's hot type of thing. Yeah.
Do you find it harder being on stage on your own than you do when you're on stage with the comrades?
Yeah, there's definitely having that backup. It's like anything, you know, if you're on a fight and you've got a couple of guys behind you, you'll definitely feel better. But definitely the first couple of times you sort of dipping your toe in the water, it's a bit. But then after, it just feels the same. The crowd are there, they're enjoying it. So it's just sort of, that just all seeps away, any nerves that are there. So it's good.
Well, I mean, being the frontman and trucker and doing most of the talking stands your stead when you're on your own.
Yeah.
But when you mess up, as everybody does occasionally, you've got nobody to cover you.
I was sure that's rock and roll. You know,
it is rock and roll.
If it was perfect, you know, we would attend your concerts. You know, there has to be a bit of drama there somewhere.
Is there more coming from Tom Harte?
Yeah, we were just talking there before you guys came in. I want to try and back in the studio because there's more songs. You'll hear a few new ones tonight, and that I want to get down and sort of show a bit more development, because obviously it was just all acoustic last time. So I've asked some of the guys from the band to come in and sort of help me out too. So it's probably in terms of arrangement and, you know, adding more textures and layers to the songs. There's got to be a bit more there.
So we might actually get a Tom Harte album.
Well, that's where it's headed. You know, not necessarily sure I'm going to use like taking an EP and put it together. It's just, you know, it comes towards the end of the year and there's enough material for an album. I'll definitely do it, because, you know, there's demand for it. You know, people bought the CDs, so as long as people buy the CDs, I'm going to record the music. So it's as easy as that, really.
Well, I'm going to take things back to Trucker for a wee bit, because you've got the 10th anniversary album release coming through. and there's going to be bonus tracks on it.
That's true.
Are you re-recording the whole album or
No.
just remastering it?
No, not even. Just a repackaging of it. And just there was a lot of demos around there at the time that we thought we were going to put on the album, and they just never transpired, never made the album. But we always thought they were good enough songs to keep around, and we played them live a few times. And then the new single that we've released, Other Side of the City, it was around sort of Songs of Iron time at the end of that, and it never made it. So we actually re-recorded a few of those, and they are going to be on the album, but the other stuff's going to be demos. So it's just first 2 albums and then some bonus material as well.
So is the bonus material going to turn it into a double CD, or
Yeah.
are they just going to be put
No, it's
on the
double.
end
It's
of
going,
it?
it's going to be a double album.
It's going to be a double
And
album.
we recently got all of our rights back from all the record companies that we were with over the years, so it's kind of a celebration of that too, that we've got it all back.
So you finally own your own songs
We
again?
did, we finally own everything, which is great, you know, and you know, as good as some record companies can be, you know, it's, I think, you know, having the ownership of your music sort of 10 years in, it probably, like a lot of bands, you see a lot of bands getting their music back, it means a lot, and you know, you guys know us, we have no agenda, there's no, right, you know, if somebody wants to come along, give us £1 million to go to around the world, we'll do it, you know, but other than that, we're hard-working dudes, and we just love playing it, right?
Yeah, you just love to drink beer and destroy.
That's it. Well, what else is there for it? That's an epitaph, isn't it, somewhere?
So Tom, I'm going to ask you one last question.
Uh-huh.
Is there any advice that you would give to another band who are struggling with staying together after a long period of time, as you have done? Because you did take a hiatus, you did reform, and you did come back with a bang.
Yeah.
Is there any advice that you would give to another band in that same situation?
Yeah, like I would honestly, like the reason we got back together, like it was really good. Simon obviously was having to do sort of his things that he was at home personally, and so did I, to be fair, with disability, whatever everyone knows. But we got back together because we had the love of the music, and it's really ask yourself why you're doing it. You know, if you're doing it because you want to sell a million records and all that stuff, well, that's fair enough. If you have an you need to try and get there, and if you believe in yourself that much, you can. But if you just love the music, just get together and play music, because if you don't, who's going to play it? You know, I've been trying to think of sort of new rock bands coming up from Northern Ireland. I can't really think of a lot of new ones. You know, I'm sort of starting to think, you know, is there a reason for that? You know, is people sort of losing the faith, or are we sort of carrying the torch? Are we doing enough to sort of inspire younger musicians to come through? But I would just say stay together for music, because that's the most important thing. And it feels, it's like you said, it's therapeutic. It feels like therapy. It's a happy place for everyone to get together and sort of be creative. And you can't have that then.
Yeah, but it's not always happy, because you do hit the emotions.
Well, but it's like I said earlier, you know, if whether it's happy or sad or whatever, if someone feels something through the music, then you have them. You really have them. You know, and you're doing your job right. You know, so that's number one tip.
Number one tip from Tom Harte.
Go for the heart. Go for the heart.
Yeah, Tom Harte tells you to hit the heartbeat.
Yeah,
So Tom, thank you very much
welcome.
for
Thanks for
taking
having me.
this time out to speak to us.
No bother.
Really looking forward to your set.
Yeah.
Please don't make me cry again
Well,
tonight, and I know you will.
I can't help.
I know you will. But from Tom and myself, we're saying bye-bye. And the usual title from Über Rock, keep her lit and keep her between the hedges. Bye guys.